Right, so for today's session I'm going to continue Demon Souls New Game Plus, and this is another side quest video today. So it's all about Yurt the Silent Chief, who's an assassin, and this guy, he can really mess your game up, your whole playthrough in fact, if you don't understand the implications of him. So actually, my last video was another interesting NPC, so the non-playable character Yurt the Witch, and basically did a video on how to find her, how to free her from her prison, and the type of spells that you can get from her. So if you're looking for some tips on Yurt, then go ahead and check that video out, and also please subscribe. So with Yurt, there's a couple of key things to bear in mind with him. He's in the Tower of Latria, so that's where we're going to go. And in order to find him, one prerequisite is that you will have needed to have defeated the Fool's Idol boss, and then go to Upper Latria. So Yurt, he is kind of a friend in the sense that he's not going to try and kill you when you find him, but he's also a foe in that when you free him, because he's another guy who seems to have got himself imprisoned, he will basically find his way back into the Nexus hub world. And you don't want this, because even when you go and talk to him, he's all happy days. He's happy to see you. Well, hang on. You know, these enemies, they look a lot worse than what they are. But yeah, he looks happy to see you. But oh, hang on. Easy, boy. There we go. But at the same time, if he does get into that Nexus hub world, every time you kill a boss, he's going to murder someone in the Nexus. So, you know, he's going to work his way through them and they will disappear, so you won't be able to buy spells, and it will really affect your ability to complete the game, you know, especially if you're in your first playthrough and you haven't actually picked up a lot of the gear that you can get in the Nexus. So this is the opportunity right here in this area of the game where you can sort this out. So the first step is just getting to him, which is just a little way forward from here. Oh, I think that hurt. So I probably should, just in case, cast Second Chance. Now this is a spell you can pick up off Yurt the Witch. As I mentioned earlier, I've done a video on how to find Yurt and get that spell, so go ahead and check it out. So at this point, if you go up there, it is blocked off. There's a few things that you have to do in this area before you can go up there. So we want to be heading down. It's amazing that in New Game Plus how much more health these enemies have got. I mean, my Dragon Bone Spasher is fully leveled up. I've got 50 strength. should be taking him out in one go. But it doesn't. So this is quite a good area to get in here at a later point in this area. It clears and there's stacks of really good items in there. Tricky son of a bitch. Right, there we go. Ah, I believe it is up actually, and not down. I do think the Tower of Latria is definitely one of the more confusing places. That first area in the prisons, oh my god. I will admit I have been lost down there on more than one occasion. So as you progress further into this area, and you know I have got some more content coming up for this area in this game, this actually does clear, and that's the way to the bosses up there. But for now it will be this way. Okay. I'll try and get this. The flame badge. Yeah, whatever you playthrough you're on, it's always worth just collecting all the items again. I remember when I was first playing this area and I first saw these guys, I was like, oh no. Oh no. But they're not so bad. Good night. Okay, so we're not far from there now, so we need to get up this tower and then we'll find him up here. Well, in the area up here. What? Doesn't give up, does he? Should have stayed at home, mate. Alright, so you see that glowing platform with the coloured orbs? That's where we're going. Got there in the end. So just if you're interested, there are my current stats. I've got 48 in vitality, 40 in endurance, 50 strength, and I've leveled up intelligence and faith to 18 and 16 respectively, so I can use the talisman of beasts, albeit a cracked one, and I can use those spells, things like curse weapon and second chance. So I'm going to take it up to about soul level 125-ish, because I'm planning on doing some PvP invasions and stuff like that a bit later in this New Game Plus playthrough. But I've been led to believe if you do level up any more than that, you may never actually find anyone to duel with, so there you go. So that in the cage there is Yurt. Now, as I said, well, you need to release him, because this is an elevator that takes you down into the swamp area, which is the next part of the Tower of Latria. But when you let him out, he's going to be quite friendly, and he's going to appreciate the fact that you did. But when he gets back into the Nexus, he's going to start killing all of the critical NPC characters you've got in there, who you can buy spells from and stuff. Not straight away, but I think as you kill a boss, he'll kill one, and his quest line is to kill them all and then kill you, so really you could say he's someone you need to deal with. Now, I have it on good authority that if you release him now and you kill him right now, that puts a stop to it. You can get his armor. He has this gloom armor, which has really high poison resistance and really high what's the other one? I think plague. He has really good poison and plague resistance. So in World 5, for example, you have to deal with a lot of poison and stuff, so it's really great armor to get hold of. And character and world tendency can be a problem. If you kill him in the Nexus, then it won't affect your world tendency and tilt it towards black, but it will tilt your character tendency towards black. And this is why this is so key, because if you kill him now, it won't affect your world tendency or your character tendency. It will just keep it as it is, which is great. Character tendency at the very high level overview, bad things you do turn it black. The blacker it is, the world and the character tendency, the less health you've got, the more health enemies have got, the harder they are to kill, etc. So, while if you look up world and character tendency separately, there's a lot of benefits to turning black and white, because it unlocks different types of events, weapons you can get, and side quests. It's something you need to stay in control of. So this is one of those rare moments in the game where you can do something that isn't going to affect either, and you can stop him from killing people in the Nexus. So I'm going to go ahead and let him out.
Are you here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place. I am on your side. I have come to face the demons.
So here we go. Well, probably don't need to do that. Oh. That hurt. Oh no, shit. So you don't actually want to hit him off the edge. It's actually very tight here. He's very fast as well. That's it. So, yeah, something to note there, it can be a little tricky, particularly on New Game Plus. It's very fast. As you can see, I've picked up all his armor, which is great. So, one of the key reasons I wanted to do this is because I'm planning on doing the Mistopheles quest line towards the end of this playthrough. And that is where you have to turn your character tendency pure black. And basically it does involve doing a whole bunch of murder quest lines and assassinations, and you do end up having to kill pretty much everyone in the Nexus, but you have some fascinating battles and you get a lot of cool loot and gear in the process. So obviously if you want to do something like that, you want to do that side quest, you don't want Yurt going into the Nexus and killing all these people, because it will mess that quest up for you for the whole game, and if you want to do it, you'll have to do it in your second playthrough. So it would not be ideal. But in any event, I'll leave it there for this stream, and that is how to find Yurt and what to do with him when you find him.